Hello, I'm Dr. Katie Jenner, Indiana Secretary of Education. As educators, ensuring all Hoosier students master foundational reading skills is fundamental to our work in the classroom. Of the approximately 80,000 third grade students who participated in the iRead assessment in spring of 2023, roughly 1 in 5 is not proficient in key literacy skills. Hoosier students need our support now more than ever in a collaborative and sustainable way to master the foundational reading skills they need for lifelong success. That's why together, we have set an aggressive goal for our state. By 2027, 95% of Indiana's third graders will be able to read. And we are also making historic investments in literacy. One tactical solution supported by this funding is the Indiana Literacy Cadre. To date, nearly 200 schools have participated through cohorts 1 and 2 of the Cadre, receiving key coaching and collaborative professional development aligned with the science of reading.
Through the Cadre, schools receive comprehensive support for leadership and instructional coaching. This investment helps provide targeted support for students who need the most help in improving their reading skills, as well as the deployment of instructional coaches to approximately 60% of elementary schools across the state by the end of the 2025-2026 school year.
The Indiana Literacy Cadre offers curriculum, assessment, and professional development at no cost to schools. By providing research-based, effective instruction aligned with science of reading, educators are able to help support Hoosier students in mastering foundational reading skills in a collaborative and sustainable way.
One of the first things we looked at was what was it going to bring into Warren, and we had coaching established. However, they were going to be analyzing curriculum, they were going to be looking at assessment, they were going to be offering an outsider's perspective. And so those different pieces of having that outside viewpoint, having somebody who was going to come along and do this work side by side with us was really a key factor. We've also been able to look at some of the practices in Warren that needed to maybe change, that we weren't able to fully see because we've been in Warren and been in the work for so long. Because of the work that we've been doing in Warren Township and the support and work that we're doing with the Indiana Lit Cadre, we are definitely seeing positive impact and results in Warren Township. As a district, we're up 12.5% in third grade. Many of our schools saw an 8 to 26% rate increase. And so that pass rate was really just demonstrating that the work that we're doing and have been doing for 2 years or more is really, really helping our kids.
The Indiana Literacy Cadre has supported me in my role by providing an instructional coach who is a former classroom teacher. And since she is a former classroom teacher, she's relatable. I'm completely comfortable with going to her to ask questions, to pick her brain. It's really nice to have support and to know that someone is in this with you together.
I would really recommend other schools join the Cadre because of all the support that's there. I was blessed to be able to spend a week with the excellent people that they had to lead our week of learning. I got to sit with Donna every day and talk about things. We made so many lists and had so many conversations about what we want to do. And when we got back, we hit the ground running, and it's been nonstop since we've gotten back.
Support is the key word there, because that's what the TSSs are designed to do, is to be that thought partner, the person who is walking side by side with the principal, the literacy coach, and even the teachers during their time within the Cadre. My role consists of doing data dives with the literacy coach, with the principal. We do classroom observations. We make sure that we're implementing and working on implementing those explicit and systematic instruction pieces that are aligned with the science of reading.
By being part of the Indiana Literacy Cadre, I get to continue learning with and from people like Faith.
We were able to get some additional resources for our teachers, for them to be able to implement into their classrooms. Sometimes the resources and supplies that we need to do that aren't there, but the Indiana Cadre was able to get us those things that we did need here in Fisher, so that was really exciting.
The Indiana Literacy Cadre has provided amazing support throughout this partnership. They provided professional development that increased my knowledge of the science of reading. Our bi-monthly learning sessions are structured to continue to help improve me and my craft.
My role as the LTSS is to come alongside schools and partner with them on their SOR journeys. The literacy coach and I work together to build knowledge on how the brain learns to read and support teachers as they learn to apply the research and best provide the literacy instruction students need.
I can't tell you how many teachers have come in and issued a bright spot and said, this is what happened in my room today. That's why we do this.
My relationship with Laura is empowering. She has been my coach, my think partner, my best cheerleader.
Some results that I'm seeing in the classroom is that since our instruction is explicit, our students understand the expectations. They know what is expected of them, and they are meeting those goals, those expectations.
In addition, we have a collaboration network that we work with other coaches, other teachers, and even other administrators now that we're working together so that we can all have similar conversations.
Joining the Cadre has many benefits, but the most important benefit is the feeling that I am not alone on this journey. This is by far one of the best partnerships that I have ever experienced. The Cadre has helped us in our belief of one team, one vision, and one goal, and that is academic excellence.
We're already starting to see initial results just from listening to children. We're seeing the initial growth in those foundational skills, and we know that our kids are going to continue to grow with our assessments as well.
When you walk into a classroom and you watch the kids that are engaged and that are learning and that are helping their peers, that's why you do it. That makes becoming the Cadre and all of the extra work you put in worthwhile.
I just feel like it's part of my life's work, to do this and to help everyone be better for children.
I think it all comes back to the idea of support. Between having a literacy coach in our building to support our teachers, having a training support specialist that we can turn to for additional help, or even our connections with CEL at UIndy, I feel like I've got a group of people that I can reach out to with any questions I have about instructional materials, interventions, strategies. It's just never ending, the support that I have.
Thank you for being a part of this important work and for all that you do for our students.